Hello, this is Craig, and this is another mindfulness video. The theme for this one is non-judgment. I'd like to talk a bit about judging. It's something that most of us do, and it's something that's a habit that we've learned over several years since we were very young to judge, to see things and resist things, and want to fix things and want to change things. But the more we're in a habit of doing that, what tends to happen is we have suffering, we have emotional turbulence. The more you judge the past, that judgment has an emotion attached to it. Could be annoyance. I'm annoyed at the weather. I'm annoyed at the cafe didn't serve me the right food. I'm annoyed at my friend because they didn't ring me last week. Whatever it is, whatever the judgment is, there's an emotional attachment with it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be judging at all. So when you judge, there's an emotion. That's the first thing to notice with your mindfulness. So when you're judging, and if you're judging a lot, and there are people who judge all the time, and if they're not aware that they're judging, there's all these little emotions coming in with the thoughts. May not be aware that they're getting annoyed or irritated or frustrated or angry until the emotions get stronger. But when you're in a habit energy of judging, you're not present. So there's no chance for joy, there's no chance for peace, there's no chance for calmness. There's a war going on in your own mind against the world. I don't like this, I don't like that, I prefer this, I want that to change, I want this to go away. And all of that causes more and more tension, stress, anxiety, even in your body. So, by practicing non-judgment, and it is a practice, is noticing when you're judging something, catching that you're judging something, and choosing to let go of the judgment. It's just a thought, let the thought come and go. Come back to now, come back to the present moment. In the present moment, there's no judging. You're in awareness. Awareness itself does not judge. There's just breathing, there's just talking, there's just sitting, there's just watching a video. That is what's happening in this moment. So you can tune back to now. When you're in now, no judgment. When you're not now, when you're in the past or the future, it's because you're thinking about the past or the future. And that thinking, does it have a judgment? Most of the times, it does. So there are also positive judgments. Positive, you could be looking at a sunrise and going, that's beautiful. You're still judging, but it goes through you quite quickly. Positive judgments come and go, come and go. We don't dwell on them. It's the things that go wrong or the things that aren't what we want that we tend to fixate on, and that grows in our mind. And then the more you fixate on it, the more you ruminate, you're causing emotional heavy body turbulence going into your body. It's not doing you any good. Interestingly, the more you judge as well, the more you start thinking of yourself as a separate entity to the whole world. There's no thought about the interconnectedness. So when you're angry, for example, if you're shouting out anger or you're getting annoyed at something you're watching on the news even, or a social media post, or a video, if you're getting annoyed and you're putting it out there, there's no real awareness that that annoyance is entering the field of awareness. And so other people who are nearby will also feel that energy, that annoyance. You could be on a bus, for example, and getting annoyed, and people can feel that. So there's an underlying feeling of energy in everywhere, wherever you go. So if you're putting out that kind of energy, then you're probably reinforcing that energy outside. And you're seeing that outside. It's it kind of gets reflected back at you. So there's going to be more things for you to get annoyed about, more things to get bothered about. And then we lose our presence. We enter a distracted mind. And when you're distracted, you tend to be suffering more. You tend to be not very happy. You tend to be struggling. So people who are making it in the world, people who are doing okay, judge less. People who judge more have more emotional problems and also a tendency to be more ill, to be really struggling with life, you know. So mindfulness and the practice of non-judgment is vital to your well-being, to your health, to calming your mind, to giving yourself a better energy, a better frequency, a better vibration that's going out into the world. So the opposite of judging is really loving. So, and accepting and allowing what is to be there, which is in essence what mindfulness is. So if it's raining right now and I'm just listening to the rain, it's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't need to think about the rain. I'm just listening. Awareness of rain. Then that's not bothering me. It's not bothering anything. It's just happening. I'm just observing that it's happening. If I'm in my head going, I want it to be sunny, why is it always raining? I'm fed up with this. This is a nightmare. You're feeding that emotion into you. It's making you habitually annoyed, habitually angry, habitually anxious. So if you're struggling with anxiety and annoyance and irritation and anger and all these kind of things, if your health is suffering, start to notice if you judge. Are you in the past judging what's happening? Are you in the future judging what could happen? Are you looking at things, people, gossiping, complaining, criticizing? It's all got to go. If you can let go of that and come back to your presence, come back to your being, just being now, being here now, things will shift for you. The world will shift for you. And you'll find that more energy of kindness and patience and tolerance and acceptance and allowing good energy will come into your life, and it will change how you feel, and it will change how your energy and your health is. So practice non-judgment. It's very important. It's vital for your life. It's vital for your presence. You can't be present if you're up here going, I don't like this. This is a nightmare. We tend to try and look deeper. You know, where's this judgment come from? Most of our judgments come from our past. Most of them are rules that not even ourselves have created. It could be our parents, it could be society, it could be conditioning. All these things have fed our subconscious mind. So when you judge, you're in your subconscious. You're not conscious. Conscious awareness is knowing what it is you're saying. And so when you know that you're judging, you can stop. You can let go of it. You can see it. You can look at it. Why am I getting annoyed at this? And after a while of sitting with that question, you find that the judgment disappears. It kind of fades. It eases. Because most of the things we judge are based on us thinking we're separate to everything, not realizing that what we're putting out is what's coming back. And as soon as we start to notice this interconnectedness, this kind of non-dualistic insight, if you like, you stop judging. You just start to, I don't need to judge. You know, it's not actually influencing my life in a good way. I'm noticing the emotion underneath. I'm noticing where it's come from. I'm noticing this isn't even me. I can let go of all of it. I just need to come back to my presence. So if you're in a tricky situation, as I say, if your health is struggling, if you're emotional a lot, this is the practice. Stop judging. And don't judge that you do judge. Don't beat yourself up, because we have that as well. It's just kind of just letting go of those thoughts. Any thought that comes in, I'm no good. No, I don't need that thought. This is awful. No, I don't need that thought. Let's just be with what is. It's raining. Yes. Maybe I'm not enjoying this food. Okay, I'm allowed not to enjoy food. That's not really a judgment, it's more a taste bud sensation. But you don't have to get annoyed over it. But if you are getting annoyed over it, then you come back to your emotion, you start to breathe, breathing in annoyance. Just calm that annoyance in the present moment. Just come back to now. The more you observe emotions in the now, they don't last very long. A minute, 2 minutes. What feeds them? Judgments. So if there's a lot of anger and a lot of annoyance in your life and a lot of distraction, your mind could be racing, looking at this, looking at that, not liking this, not liking that. Then there's a lot of turbulence in your mind, and that's feeding into your body. So non-judgment is very powerful. And I think I've said enough about it. I hope it makes sense. And have a wonderful day, or have just a day. It doesn't have to be wonderful. Just be with whatever comes. Try not to analyze or resist it. If you're tired, you're tired. If your energy levels are low, they're low. If you're feeling dizzy or wobbly, then that's how you're feeling. If you're feeling happy, then that's how you're feeling. Just be with how you're feeling. There's no point trying to change what's going on out there. Come back to yourself, change your inner landscape, and the outside will change with you. So I hope this has been of use. Have a lovely time, a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and I'll speak to you again another time. Thanks for watching. Bye just now.